Hey there. Hi. Hi, everyone who's just joining Leroy, New York 76. I'll say hi to you when you come on in. If you're joining, tell me where you're connecting in from. I want to know. I want to know where you're connecting in from. Tell me. Steph Miller, 2003, what's up? Hey, everybody. I'm Jenny Fennig. I'm super psyched to have you here. I'm going to do a quickie scope here, Periscope for newbies, like how to use it. Just open this. Nice, good, awesome. So welcome. Hey, Metav, come on into the party. A little Periscope party here on how to use this tool. I am by no means a Periscope expert. There are people out there who are Periscope experts, and they market themselves as that, and they have trainings and all that, and that's really cool. But I'm here to help you out in the best way I can, being someone who has been using it for probably about 2 months now. So welcome, everybody. Yeah, you're new to Periscope. Awesome. Okay, so if you're joining in, tell me. I can see you when you join. So all of you who are new to Periscope, as you broadcast, you will see when people join. You get little notifications. So everyone who's just joining, tell me where you're connecting in from. Say hey, I'm from wherever you're from. Hi, Right On Creative. What's up? So I'm Jenny Fennig. I am from the Berkshires of Massachusetts. What's Melissa from Miami? Awesome. From Oklahoma, perfect. Indiana, love it. I actually grew up in Florida and Georgia. All right, Westchester, represent. Okay, cool, that's Michelle, awesome. I know, Metav, I know that. Sometimes it depends on people's handle, how you come across. And so you all have selected your handle. In order to get into the Periscope app, you had to designate what your handle was going to be. That's your at, blah, blah. Oh, cool, that's you. Yay, Lisa. I got your card in the mail, by the way. So classy, so cool. I have it there and I'm oh, I can't wait to get in touch with her. And now you're here. Hooray. So Lisa, her handle is at Right On Creative. She's an amazing writer and strategist and a wonderful woman. We had the good fortune of being in a mastermind together several years ago and all that. Why are you not at the summit? I know, I see there's some kind of Periscope summit going on, Leroy, New York 76, and I'm not in on that because I don't know why I'm not. There's only so many hours in a day. That's why. You know why, Leroy, New York 76? My name is Jenny and I have 3 kids and a husband and I got lots of projects going on and plates spinning up in the air. And actually today was Yom Kippur. So any of you all who celebrate Yom Kippur, I know it's not a very celebratory holiday, but I send you much love. I hope you had an easy fast and you were able to spend some time thinking about, the spirit of this day, this holiday is forgiveness and kind of wiping that slate clean and understanding how you want to move forward with the next cycle. So listen, I want to do this this scope, this quickie tutorial for you all. I'm actually leading a course right now called Tribe Building Bootcamp. So I told my students in Tribe Building Bootcamp that I was doing this Periscope, and because some of them, they're not on Periscope, they don't know much about it, and I wanted to make this video for them, lead the Periscope for them, and of course extend it open to anyone else who wanted to come on. So you can, demystify this platform, and so you cannot be nervous about using it for your business, for your mission. And that's really what it is. And I was actually reading this, we have this really cool book because my husband is Jewish and I didn't grow up Jewish, but now we have children, so we're exposing them. Oh, thanks. Oh yeah, it's Susan. We're exposing them to, the Jewish traditions and the holidays, and we also expose them to Christian holidays. And I was reading this really cool book that we had about Yom Kippur, and it really was talking about getting clear. This is the day to get clear about where you are and how you want to advance your mission moving forward. So Periscope is a fantastic tool for advancing your mission. So those of you who are plugging in live right now, tell me what your mission is. What are you super pumped about? And thank you whoever is giving me those hearts. If you're new here, guess what? You can tap your screen. Go ahead and do it right now. tap your screen, and when you do, you are going to send hearts over to me. Oh my God, I have all these floating hearts. They're so pretty. And you've been assigned a particular color. Isn't this funny? You've been assigned a particular color based on like when you came into the Periscope. And every time you tap your screen, hearts, will fly up onto the screen in a particular color, which is kind of fun. And as the host of the Periscope, I love the hearts, and they tally up. And so, my hearts will accumulate over time. So you can give hearts to a host to express your gratitude if they're sharing a point that you really like, that really like touched you, or like you're super, committed to and rally behind. Then you can tap those hearts, and they come across the screen, and the host can see them, and they can feel very excited. And then you can click on various Periscopers, and you can see how many hearts that they have accumulated during their Periscoping adventures. So that's kind of how you come into the Periscope. The host can see that you're here. You can comment on what it is that the host is saying, and that's how the host is going to interact with you during the Periscope, okay? That's as an attendee. If you are leading your own Periscopes, you're going to be experiencing this too. You can, kind of a cool rule of thumb when you're starting Periscopes is to give people like 2 minutes to come on board to the Periscope. If you're giving like a heads up to your tribe that you're going to be doing this, at a certain time that day, or if you're regularly Periscoping, like I know one gal, I'm just going to put this down. I know, one gal who Periscopes, she Periscopes like every day at 11:11 a.m. That's her thing. Yeah, I've seen an arrow sometimes when people type, not sure what that means. I don't either. Melissa R. I'm not sure. But so there's this one gal, her name is Bex. I feel like her handle is like @Bex Life, and her name is Rebecca Baruki, and she Periscopes, I believe it's like Monday through Friday at 11:11 a.m. So people know that she's going to be Periscoping, and they show up. If you have your settings so that it automatically will tweet out to your Twitter followers that you're getting on Periscope, then they'll know. Another great thing is to just give people a heads up. Like in my case, most of my fans and followers are on Facebook. I have just scratched the surface on Twitter. Honestly, I have really invested little energy into Twitter. I know it's a great platform, but Facebook is where it's at for me. I really like Facebook. So tonight I just got the download. I'm like, I'm just gonna do this Periscope. I wanted to create something for my Tribe Building Bootcamp students, and they're here and you're here, and it's really awesome. And I just put a heads up on Facebook that said, hey, I'm going live at 9:15 p.m. Eastern. Here's, I'm going to be talking about Periscope for newbies. And if you don't yet have it on your phone, go here. You can choose. That's a good question, Susan. I'll get to it. You can choose, iPhone or Google, like how you're going to put it onto your phone. And then here's my handle. You can follow me. So Susan asks, and please send me your questions because I want to make this helpful for you. Susan asks, do I save my Periscopes? Yes, I do. You can have a setting. So like when you have created your like handle, your profile, you can say that you want it to automatically, you want your like Periscope video to automatically save to your camera roll. Check that so that happens, because it will only replay on Periscope for, I want to say it's either 24 to 48 hours. I forget which one it is. And then after that, it disappears. It's no longer available. Like if somebody was to click on your profile, they would see that you had, you've Periscoped 15 times, let's say. They'd only have access to your Periscope that happened in the last like 24 to 48 hours. So you want to automatically save your Periscope videos to your camera roll. And then from there, you can decide which ones to post to like upload to YouTube. Okay. So you want to have a YouTube channel. If you don't yet, create one. They're totally free to create. I don't put all of my Periscope videos on YouTube, but I put the ones that I feel like are the best. And I will simply upload them from my camera roll onto YouTube. I give it, usually it's the same title as what I called it on Periscope. And then I put my URL in the description. I will tag it based on like the content of the Periscope. And there you go. So then the content isn't lost, because some of your Periscopes are going to be spectacular because they're so real and you're engaging with your tribe and you're authentic and you're having fun. And it's a great piece of content that you created. So why would you want to lose that? Okay. So make sure that you check that off in your profile that, yes, I want this to automatically save to my camera roll. Okay. I do recommend that you take your location, I think it's called like location settings, that you deactivate that. I had that activated my first few times and I realized I didn't like that because right now I'm periscoping from my house, and I don't want the entire world knowing exactly where my house is. Okay. So you want to turn off that location tracking option so that if you're in a similar situation that you don't want people knowing your exact GPS location, then you keep that private. Okay. So just make sure that you notice that as you're setting up your profile, you're just mindful of the settings. Okay. If you have any questions about that, let me know. So as a host, you can take questions from your attendees, right? So, and comments, so if you're watching live right now, you can send comments, you can send questions, you can send the hearts, obviously, which we've talked about. Woo, Dina's here. Elevate your vibe. I think that's you, Dina. So you all can be sending those over to me, and you all are watching, you can see how that works. Now, if you are the host, and let's say that you get somebody on your Periscope who is saying just rude things, like just ridiculous. You can, yeah, that is you, Dina. I thought that was you. I felt that was you. And you're coming to Alchemy, girl. Oh my God. I was like jumping up for joy when I saw that. I'm like, yeah, she's coming. I knew you were going to come. I knew it. I felt it. I'm so excited. Let's say, because my first couple Periscopes, I had these kind of like weirdos. I had all of my like lovely people who I love. And then I had some peeps on there who were like, show me your boobs. I mean, like stupid crap. Go, Susan, you're doing a Periscope. Okay, cool. So let's say somebody comes onto your Periscope and says like, show me your boobs. Yeah, we're not at Mardi Gras. If you would have caught me in college, I might have done that. I actually did do that at Mardi Gras once. I did flash for beads. I'm being honest. I did that. But I'm not playing that game anymore. Okay. So what you can do if that happens to you is you can simply like kind of click on their comment and you can actually ban them. Like they're out. They're not coming back to your Periscopes. All right. And you can have like a zero tolerance policy around that, around hateful comments, around, sexual comments, around just like ridiculous stuff. They're like, yeah, you know what? You're not allowed in my living room. I mean, that's basically what it is. Like I'm inviting you into this beautiful global living room. And our rules here is, we treat everyone with respect and love. So if you don't play by those rules, then, love you, but you got to go. Bye-bye. So you can click on their comment and ban them. They're just blocked and they won't be coming back to your Periscopes. Okay. You can also, like right now, I want you to play with this because it's a cool exercise that I want you to know how this works. And then you can guide your people who are watching live with you. When you slide your screen, I want to say you can slide it, cool. You can slide it in either left or right, and you can share this Periscope with your people. Like you can share it on Twitter. So try that right now and just slide your screen, and there will be an option where it says like share with your followers, it says something like that. And you can just like click yes, and it'll go out to your Twitter followers. You have to know that Periscope is owned by Twitter. So this is, all right, thanks, B. Melissa R. So then I get notification that says, but B. Melissa R. shared this on Twitter. And I'm like, oh, high fives, lady. I'm so happy that you shared this Periscope. And it's allowing this tutorial, like this Periscope, to go out to her followers. So you all can experiment with that. You can share this. And then as you are leading your Periscopes, you could guide your attendees to do the same. Like, hey, if this is really calling out to you, if you find that this is helpful, Yep, cool. Elevate your vibe, share it on Twitter. You can say like, hey, you can slide your screen and you can share this, because some people are showing up, they have no idea that they can even do that. They'd be happy to do it. They want to share it, but they just don't know that that's an option. Okay. So thanks to all of you who shared that. You can play with that. So now you know how to send hearts, you know how to share or ask people to do either of those things. You know how to block. Can they come to the broadcast too? Yes, totally. Totally. So as soon as you share it, if they get it and they, once they see the notification, Be Melissa R, all I have to do is like click on that link and they'll go right to the Periscope app. They have to have the Periscope app, on their mobile device. So, that's the only requirement. But if they have that, they just click on that, they can come right in and they're like, this is awesome. Thanks, Melissa. Thanks, Dina. Thanks, Susan. Thanks, everybody, for sharing this. I'm so happy because I wanted to get into Periscope and I'm kind of scared by it and I don't really know how to use it. So I'm so happy that you shared this Periscope with me, and this is so freaking awesome. And then you will have this shared experience that you are being a teacher and a leader, and spreading the word to your tribe. Okay, so that's a really, really powerful thing that you can mention during your Periscopes, and then when you are on Periscopes, as a watcher, you can do that. And that's very, very appreciated by hosts. So, I appreciate that. I'm like, thank you. I'm doing this Periscope. So, the more the merrier. Again, our rule is that we treat everybody with respect and love on the Periscope. I'm wearing heart pajamas. So you have to understand that I'm all about love. That brings me to a point about being authentic on your Periscopes. This is why I love this tool so much, is because it is allowing you to be real. Okay. When I got the idea to do this Periscope tonight, I was literally like, I had a training call tonight. I'm training under Gabrielle Bernstein now. I'm in her Spirit Junkie Masterclass, and I'm attending her level 2 training in a few weeks at Kripalu. So we had a call tonight that she was leading, and it was extraordinary. And I got my husband to put the kids to bed, and I'm like, I gotta go, and I'm out of here. I come down to my beautiful office. I'll give you guys a quick tour if you'd like. Tour of my space. So here's my space. Here it is. There's my big year at a glance calendar. Here's these pictures that inspire me. I had those pictures taken when I was super pregs, and they just inspire me and they remind me that oh my God, miracles, we birth miracles, and we have to remember that all the time. There's my year at a glance calendar. Newyear.net, big fan of those calendars. Okay. And yeah, my books. I got a big pile that I need to go through. I had all this desk stuff custom made from California Closets. Yeah, so this is my space. Boom, I have this light that helps bring some lighting to me, especially when it's dark out. And I just stacked a bunch of my books there for a prop for my phone. So I'm just kind of giving you a sense. And then here's this is my mind map on the floor. I got some major programs brewing. All right, so I want to give you that tour. But yeah, this is the cool thing about Periscope. Thanks, Be Melissa. I love my space. It is so inspiring for me because I'm really committed to doing my work for you all. I do it for you guys. This is it. It's this is what I do. So I got this download. I was actually working on this email that I'm going to be sending out to some of my customers about my event, Alchemy Live, which is coming up in October. And then I'm like, oh my God, I want to do this Periscope because I need my tribe building bootcamp students to know about this tool. And how can I best teach the tool? I got to just teach it. I'm going to just do this Periscope. I'm in my pajamas, and that's what I want you to do. You don't necessarily have to do Periscopes in your pajamas, but I want you to be yourself. Be yourself. That is what is hot. Nobody can be you. You know what I'm saying? You are you. You are the best you around because you're the only you around. So be yourself. If yourself is you wear makeup and your hair is done to a T every single moment of the day, then that's how you show up on your Periscope. If you want to be in your jams at 9:30 p.m. at night, then that's what you do. I did a Periscope yesterday in the morning. My daughter was eating breakfast. I had this download. I'm like, I got to do this I just got to get this out. I was in my pajamas. I do a lot of mine in my pajamas actually because that's when the downloads come. And if I wait until I'm all ready and it might not happen because my plate is so full right now. There's a lot happening, and I love Periscope. I want to just put this out for you. So when you all are doing your Periscopes, be yourself. Does it feel awkward to talk to the phone? Not really. It honestly doesn't, Melissa. Try it, because it would be awkward if there was no interaction. It would just kind of feel more like a video. And I've done tons of videos in my day. The beautiful piece of Periscope is that you're interacting with people in real time. Okay, like period. You all, when you do your first Periscope, you're gonna be like, oh my God, I love this tool. That was what it was for me. My first Periscope, I had no idea what I was doing. I was like, I'll just click this broadcast button and see what, and then I was like, oh my God, I'm live. And people showed up. Yeah, yoga in pajamas, life in pajamas. There you go. There you go, Michelle. So heads up, when you do a broadcast, you'll see the little button that's like, it'll say broadcast now. You want to give your Periscopes a name. So if you don't name it, then your Periscope will be called Untitled. And my first Periscope was called Untitled because I didn't know that. So you now know that. So you give it a name, and some of the names are like super clear. Some of them are like hanging out in my living room. And depending on who the person is, like they could have gazillions of people showing up for that. And somebody else's Periscope, like tonight, this Periscope is called, something like Periscope, how to use Periscope for newbies or something. I can't remember the exact name I gave it. But I wanted to make it clear. I tend to make my Periscope names like pretty clear because I want you to know what you're getting so you can decide whether or not you want to show up. Okay, so you give it a name. Some peeps are like really into hashtags, and they'll like hashtag it up through the name because there is an option to kind of like, because it'll post to Twitter, and so when people are searching for hashtags on Twitter, they may find your Periscope there, and then they'll want to follow you, and that connection will ensue. I'm not a huge hashtag user on my Periscope names, but some people are. Okay, hey Michelle, what's up? Glad you're here, hon. So you can kind of just look around, and I encourage you to follow people on Periscope who are like rocking it on Periscope. There's a lot of people who are like prolific Periscope users. It sounds complicated. It's not. Don't overcomplicate it, Melissa. Like just give it the name that you want to give it, and just get out there and play with it. Yeah, what I said about tags. You can try tagging. Like I said, I don't use too much of that in this world. I use tags a lot, like in Instagram and Facebook. Like I have a hashtag Get Gutsy that I use quite a bit. And just play, and you can watch other like big names who use Periscope a lot to advance their mission, and just see what they do, and then you decide how you want to do it. This is just like, how do you want to do it? But I promise you're going to meet some pretty interesting people. Your tribe will get to know you on a deeper level. You can, when you're deciding what to talk about on Periscope, honestly, it's like what has downloaded through me. And I'm like, okay, I want to share this. Like, that's how I roll, and that's how I do everything in my life. So when you start it, you can spend those couple of minutes just welcoming people in. It's like they're coming into your virtual living room. You're like, hey, so-and-so, hey, so how you doing? Where are you from? Blah, blah, blah. You can ask for like questions. You can answer questions. You can say like, does that make sense to everybody? If it does, say yes. So like right now, I want to hear from you all. Like, I'm a student. I'm just a student. Do you have no clue what to talk about? Yeah, no, girl, you do. Every person you meet is your teacher and your student. I believe that fully. So you have a lot, and I want every single one of you on this Periscope to know that what you know right now, there are people out there like literally at this very second looking for your wisdom. Looking for your wisdom. They need your help. They want your help. If they could just hear your story, like you would literally save their life. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. So thinking that like you don't have anything to share or to offer, that is just a trap. I'm just 22 and finishing school. Girl, Melissa, but you're here. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Let's all give Be Melissa R some virtual love. Tap that screen and just send some hearts over to Melissa, because I feel you, hun. I feel what you're doing. I feel like where you are. Look at all those hearts coming across for Melissa. Those are all for you. Those are all for you, Melissa. Feel that love. That's right. Feel that love. You're 22. You're on the cusp of something amazing, and you have these tools. And, oh my gosh, I feel so like old. I'm 38. I feel so, Melissa, tell me again where you are, and what's your dream? Like, where are you going right now? What are you all about? Let me get a little spot coaching right now. And this is what you can do on your Periscopes, is that you just connect with your people, and you just give them so much love, and you answer questions, and you share your brilliance. I'm a coach, I'm a teacher, I'm a guide. Like, I love doing this stuff. I don't care if there's like 8 people here, like 8,000. I'm going to just give you so much love. So Melissa lives in Fort Lauderdale. Michelle, you're so sweet. Melissa, I grew up in Florida actually, and my in-laws, they winter in Boca. So I know your area quite well, and I'm so excited for you. You have all these tools that did not exist when I was 22. Like, if all these tools existed when I was 22, I just think about maybe the path that I would have taken would be so much different. And, I'm no regrets. Like, I'm here where I am, and I have a wonderful life, and I'm here talking to you all right now. So just know that this is a tool that you can utilize any which way you want. If you want to, yeah, that's right. You've done a lot of things that no one was looking at, but as Susan said, like, it really just takes one person. It takes one person. And sometimes it is just like doing things that nobody's looking at. And then all of a sudden, all these people show up, and you had all that practice. You're like, I was practicing this for years, and now I'm poised. I am ready. I am practiced. Hey, Varian, all the way from Orlando. I'm sorry we didn't get to hook up when I was there. So this has been a tutorial on Periscope. And to get you all like, more comfortable with it, just watch some Periscopes. You're on one right now. Watch some people who, engage with their audience, get some insights, and just show up, comment on their stuff, send hearts, send love. That's right, Michelle, just keep showing up. Yes, you're going to be nervous, but I feel like that those nerves, that's just excitement going through your body. If you didn't feel excitement, if you didn't feel nerves, you'd be dead. I mean, literally, you want to feel that, because it shows you that you're really playing, you're bringing your A game, and you feel like, we want to be able to feel. We don't want to go through life being numb. All right. So I want you all to really, play around with Periscope. See it as a tool. It's one tool in your toolkit. Honestly, I use Facebook more than I use Periscope. But because Facebook's just been around longer, and I know it more than I know Periscope, but I'm utilizing Periscope a lot more. And what you can do on your Periscopes, like if you have a business built out, you can share, links with your people. Like you could say, and this would be great for you, Melissa, I believe your name was, I'm forgetting your handle at this point, but I have a free, this really cool free guide, if you will. It's a 1-page beautiful like PDF that you are welcome to get your hands on. You can go to jennyfennig.com/calling, jennyfennig.com/calling. It's a freebie. You just put your information in. Guided meditations would be lovely. Awesome. Yeah. And I do have some of those. Let me pull up on my computer right now to see what is the link for that, so I can get one to you. Yay. Yeah, totally. jennyfennig.com/calling. Free. Oh, okay. Yeah, here it is. What was it? Audio. Free. Oh, free audio. Is that it? Free 5 minutes audio. I'll work on something. I have one. Okay, that's that 5 minutes thing. I don't think it's that one. Let's see if it's this one. I have this really cool, oh wait, I think it's called guided visualization. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. I have so many links that you're like, wait, which one? Some of you might have done this one before, but this is going to be really awesome for you all. Thank you for saying that, Michelle. jennyfennig.com/guided visualization audio. jennyfennig.com/guided visualization audio. That's a 60-minute guided visualization audio that you all can have. It's free. You're going to connect with your most, ideal self. It's super awesome. Very, very powerful. I love guided visualization. So thank you for triggering that, Michelle. That was really, really cool. So jennyfennig.com/guided visualization audio. Cool. So, and you can do that on your Periscopes. You can give these gifts. Am I the only one who does not know you? I don't know, B. Melissa R. I have a lot of my peeps who actually know me, but girl, we know each other. I mean, first time we're talking. It's the first time we're talking. B. Melissa R. So we know each other now. Yeah, a lot of these gals who are on here are in some of my courses, and I gave them a heads up that I was doing this, so that's why they're here. But it's open to everybody. Again, the rules are you've got to just be, respectful and full of love. That is what this tribe is all about. I affectionately call you all the Gutsy Galaxy, all right? Because I'm all about getting gutsy. Melissa, you can check out my book too. I wrote a book called Get Gutsy, and you can check that out on Amazon. And yeah, it's really, really awesome. We have ebooks and paperbacks. That would be awesome for you, Melissa. I really want to get that into the hands of more college age students, because I know how long I was lost trying to find my path, pursuing what I thought was, all the right things, like with a dream. And, I learned I had to do all that stuff to lead me to this point where I'm talking to you at this very moment. But I wish that I knew then what I know now. So Melissa, that would be my best suggestion for you is get my book and enjoy it, and just allow yourself to take the words in. Yeah. Michelle, I saw that you're going to New York for a writing workshop. That's so awesome. I think I saw you're going to like a Hay House Writers workshop. I went to the same one several years ago. That's going to be amazing. I think Gabrielle Bernstein's going to be there. Michelle, who she's one of my teachers now. So have a wonderful time and let me know how it goes. I'm so excited for you. Your book is going to be spectacular. Michelle was in my book writing immersion course, and she has such a spectacular story, and I'm excited for you, Michelle. That was a great workshop for me so many years ago, and I definitely used all of that to do my thing that I'm doing now. So I hope you all learned about Periscope. As you can see, you're going to connect with your people. You just show up yourself. You give your talk, your talking points, and then you can share some free links. You can even talk about some things that you've got coming up. Like for me in particular, we have Alchemy Live coming up. Those of you who want to come hang with me live next month in the beautiful Berkshires, you can go to thealchemyevent.com. It's going to be absolutely spectacular. We have just oh my gosh, the people who are coming, I'm seeing it all now, and it's taking shape, and I feel very, very humbled and honored. And then we are enrolling for our next coach training school. So you can go to coachtrainingschool.com if you all want to get certified as a coach under me. Hello, Stacy, who's just joining. This has been an amazing tutorial about Periscope. I want to see you all rocking your scopes. So, you can follow me. If you're not following me already on Periscope, you can follow me. You'll get, when I go live, you'll see it on your feed, and you can follow various people. Thanks for all the hearts. Again, you tap your screen and you send hearts over to your host. You follow people on Periscope that you like some of your favorite peeps are on Periscope, like Deepak Chopra is on Periscope. Good night, Michelle. I know you teach a lot of yoga, so Sat Nam, Namaste, get some rest. Yeah, be Melissa R. Yeah, follow people that you love, like Deepak Chopra, Gabby Bernstein, Oprah's probably on here. Yeah, Michelle was in my coach training school. There's all these people, people that you love. Just search around. This is still a relatively new tool, but it's taking off. I feel that it is here to stay. It's not going to be, a one-hit wonder and it's going to disappear tomorrow. It's a really solid tool, and people are leveraging it for connection. So that's what you use it for. It's for connection. It's for sharing. And, you know, what's going to happen as a result is more people will know about the work that you're doing in the world. More people will be able to share it with their friends. And, you know, you're going to make new friends, new partners, new clients, new, who knows what, who knows what, but it is just spectacular. So, you know, if you're just starting out, like, follow some peeps, watch some Periscopes. There is, let me share this with you for like a real kind of breakdown. And those peeps who are in my Tribe Building Bootcamp, I'll share this specific link for you. Yeah, okay, cool. So there is a website called, cool, Bonnie Frank. Okay, there's a website called perinotes.com, perinotes.com. And he does a lot around Periscope, Scope FAQs. So I would look there because he just talks a lot about, he has like a Periscope workbook, and, you know, there's people who are like breaking out as Periscope experts because they just love it so much and they want to teach people about it. So you can go to perinotes.com. Hey, Darcy. Thanks, Sophia, for the hearts. And you can just check out this guy's stuff. I don't even know what this guy's, Zach Spuckler. That's who he is. Zach Spuckler of Heart, Soul, Hustle. All right. So there's lots of people out there who are Periscope experts. I do not call myself a Periscope expert. All right. I am here. I'm a spiritual teacher. I am a coach trainer. I'm an author. I'm a writer. And I am just so psyched to be on this journey with you. And I love Periscope, and I wanted to create this Periscope tutorial for you just to kind of like get your feet in the water. Like, try this out. Don't take it seriously. Don't worry about being perfect because you just want to show up and be yourself. Magic is going to happen. I guarantee it. All right. So if there are any other questions now, let me know. If there are any other comments, let me know. I like to keep my Periscopes typically pretty short and sweet, although this one went for like over half an hour. So wow. Sometimes mine are like super fast, like 10 to 15 minutes. I've had some go for over an hour. It just depends on the engagement. And sometimes I'll just go with the flow. If I find that something is just really taking off, then I follow that. I did one a few weeks ago about calling in your spirit guides, and the spirit guides were with us on that Periscope. I had so many shares and comments. It was my most attended Periscope ever, and I just went with it because we had a lot of comments and a lot of questions, and I was amazed. I loved that one. It was, in some Periscopes are going to be kind of more popular than others, and you can see which ones tend to get responsiveness from your people, and that's a great indicator of where you might be able to teach on that topic a bit more in a different platform. Like maybe you're going to create a course around that, maybe you create a workshop around that, maybe you have like a coaching program around that. Maybe you write a blog about that. Maybe that's the theme of your book that you're writing. Use Periscope as like a research tool to connect with your audience and see what calls out to them. You can also use their comments to show you like where people have questions, where there are blocks. And it's just basically this wonderful tool to get the voice of the customer woven into your business offerings. All right. Because that's so crucial with what you're doing in the world. You have to understand what's going on with your people and essentially respond. That's what it is. Like, you are responding to what is going on with your people and providing solutions. You're essentially solving their problems. That's it. You're solving their problems. So if you are in business for the long haul, as I am, you need to be a professional problem solver. And Periscope is a great tool for you to better understand your people's problems, okay? And to help solve them, to create the solutions to come up with an answer to that problem, and to present yourself as real, as authentic, as relatable, as someone who potentially shows up in your pajamas or shows up in your like fancy outfit. Like at Alchemy Live, I will Periscope pieces of some of those sessions just to give people an inside scoop on how my live retreats look and feel, and so they can experience some of the content that I'll be sharing. I won't Periscope the whole thing because people who showed up there took time, money, and energy to get into that room, and I want to respect and honor that. But I will Periscope like a little snippet here and there to send out to the tribe so people can really feel the energy of that event. So you can do that. You can do that at some of your workshops. You could do that for maybe a live webinar. You could Periscope recording a podcast and maybe take questions in real time and put that into your podcast. I mean, the sky is the limit, okay? So thank you so much for being here. Thanks for all the love. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the sharing this with your people. Remember how you did that? You like slid your little screen and you can share it on Periscope. You can still do that. If you're new here and you haven't done that yet, just experiment with it right now. You can move your little screen over and click, yes, share with my people. And it'll go out and it'll share with your followers on Twitter. And even after the broadcast ends, they can, if they click on that link, they can have access to the replay. And again, the replay is available for, it's either 24 or 48 hours. I forget what the exact number is, but I know it's one of those. It's either 24 or 48 hours. And remember, I told you, you're automatically going to download the recording to your camera roll. And then from there, you can upload, your best Periscopes that you want to save and have available to your people. You'll put it up on YouTube, okay, on your YouTube channel. And then more people can have access to it way after it expired on Periscope. So make that a regular practice for yourself. It's super simple. It'll be there. You just click the stuff. You just have to get really comfortable with like clicking buttons and doing this and making moves. And that's literally how you grow your mission in the world. It's brick by brick by brick by brick. Through fear, through anxiety, through frustration, through nerves, through excitement, through celebrations, through the highs, through the lows. Do not give up. Do not give up. Do not give up. Okay? If you are still alive, and I know that you are because you're on this Periscope with me right now, or you're watching the replay, once we have the replay up, then your mission isn't complete. I know this for a fact. So I'm here to say, go out there and do it. Yes, you are going to be afraid. And you know what? Awesome. That's so awesome because that means that you're alive. Walk through that fear anyway. Ride the wave of your fear. And remember, your work is not about you at all. At all. It is about your people. It is about your people. This is not about me. This is about you. This is about, I am just a channel. It is coming right through me and I'm sending it out to you. I'm like, you need to know this stuff. You're going to do with it what you do with it. I am simply here as a channel to share it with you. That's it. What you do with it is what you do with it. My hope for you, my wish for you is that you expand beyond the beyond. That you, oh my gosh, you create something magical and spectacular, and you are right now. I promise you, it may seem slow going. You may not see any kind of progress. You're like looking around and you feel like you're in the desert, but things are happening. And it might not be happening on your timetable, but it's still happening. And it will always be right on time. The universe knows. And when you believe that the universe knows what's better for you more than even you do, that's when life gets really, really juicy. You must be willing to surrender into it all. You must be a woman or a man of faith. Trust, trust, trust. Don't try to control it. Don't try to hold on so tight that you can't breathe. Trust it all. I promise you the universe is rearranging itself right now for your highest good. So keep taking those steps. Keep having faith. Even if things aren't going the way that you thought that they would or that you wish that they would, you keep taking the steps. You may need to course correct, but I promise you when you keep taking the steps, you will find the gold. You dig? All right. Let's just close our eyes. I'd like to end with a meditation to center us. Deep inhale. Giant exhale. Deep inhale. Feel that breath in your body, giving you life, giving you sustenance, giving you hope. And I call now on your guides to be with you each and every day as you wake up, excited that you have been blessed with another day, to experience in this human body. You are a soul in a human body. Your guides are with you the moment you wake up, all throughout your day, and when you put your head on the pillow at night, your guides are with you. You must invite them in, call them in by name, ask for their help, ask for their guidance, ask for their love, ask them to hold you in this beautiful, sacred, protective space. As you go out to do your work in the world, as you go out to fulfill your mission, your guides are with you, and they're with you literally at this moment, at this very moment, as we are in this beautiful space together. Feel them around you. Inhale, exhale. Thank you so much for being here. This has been beautiful. Again, I'm Jenny Fenig. If you want a free guide to live your soul's calling in the world, if you really want some more clarity around what that is, I welcome you to check out jennyfenig.com/calling. You can put your info in there. You'll get a free guide sent immediately to you. And if you want to come hang out with me next month in the beautiful Berkshires, then come. Thealchemyevent.com. It's my annual retreat. It's going to be absolutely exquisite. There are just spectacular women, many of whom are on this Periscope right now. And I'm sending you all so much love. Keep me posted on everything that you're doing. Come back for my future Periscopes. And you can also connect with me on Facebook if we're not connected there. And just know that I'm with you. Know that I'm with you every step of the way. Love you. Rock it out. Bye.